Hey, I have had a few requests to do a cook with me on my Chop Suey recipe. And I'm making it tonight for supper, so I figured I would come on, turn on the camera, and show you how I make it. I don't have a recipe that I follow. This is just how my mom made Chop Suey, all growing up. So I don't really have a recipe, but as I go, I will figure out how much of each ingredients I put in, and I'll show you as I go. Yeah, so let's turn the camera around and get started. Okay, so this is everything that you're going to need. Like I said, I'll let you know measurements as I go. I'm not really sure exactly how much. I know I use between a pound and a pound and a half of ground beef. This is a little over a pound of ground beef. And then I know I put in 1 onion, 1 green pepper, diced up. I saute that in olive oil. And then I'm pretty sure that I used both cans, 2 large cans of petite diced tomatoes, 2 to 3 cups of sauce. I put in about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a little bit of minced garlic, and then maybe like a pound and a half of pasta I make. But like I said, I'll give you all the measurements as I go. All right, so I'm going to get the onions and the green pepper diced and get them in the pan. Okay, so I've got my onions and green pepper sauteing, and now I'm going to add the ground beef that I just unthawed. All right, so I added my ground beef, and I added a tablespoon of minced garlic and a teaspoon of the Italian seasoning. And so now I'm going to brown the hamburg and soften the veggies before I put in the canned tomatoes and sauce. So I have the onions and the green peppers are pretty soft, and the ground beef is all cooked. So I'm going to drain any excess fat out of the pan, and then I'm going to add the tomatoes and sauce. I did end up adding both 28-ounce cans of canned tomatoes, and I did 2 cups of the spaghetti sauce. And so now what I'm doing is bringing this up to a boil, and then I'm going to turn the heat down and simmer it. You need to simmer it at least for a half hour, but sometimes I simmer it for like an hour and a half, just to thicken it up and, let those flavors meld together. So, all right, well, I'm going to turn the heat down once this comes to a boil and get it simmering. So this is my finished sauce. So what I'm doing now is cooking 2 pounds of pasta, my elbow macaroni, according to the package, and then I'll just mix the two together. So I will show you when I have the finished product. So this is the finished product. It makes 18 1-cup servings. 1 cup is 6 points on the momentum plan. And I usually have about a cup and a half, depending on how many points I have left for the day, sometimes 2 cups. All right, so that is my Chop Suey recipe. It's really easy. It's budget friendly for one. I really like it because it's budget friendly, but it's a really good hearty meal that gets you your pasta fill in, and I just love my pasta. So it's that Chop Suey and spaghetti are my favorites. So yeah, I will have a recipe in the description box below, so you can go ahead and try it yourself. I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked the recipe. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below, and I will see you next time.